What's going on, guys? Bojo672 coming to you guys with the video right now. The Minnesota Vikings. This is a team we haven't talked about in a while. Okay, last year we came into Philadelphia and didn't really do a good job. Carson Wentz was not ready to play, and the Eagles just looked absolutely horrible against the Vikings last year. Kirk Cousins hasn't really been that good. He hasn't looked like that top-paid quarterback in the league. Okay, a lot of money is going to Kirk Cousins right now, and he hasn't really shown to be that top elite quarterback that Minnesota has actually wanted, okay, and what they've been hoping for. Now, the Minnesota defense is something that the Eagles need to watch out for. They have a very good defense, got a lot of good pieces, okay, a lot of pieces that were re-signed, came back. It's a very good defensive group, okay. One of the best teams against the run, could rush the passer, could do a lot. And this Eagles offensive line needs to keep on their blocks, and the Eagles need to run on this team with Jordan Howard. That is hopefully going to get more snaps this week and be that lead back and sprinkle in a little bit of Miles Sanders and maybe a little bit of Corey Clement. The Eagles defense needs to watch out for Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen, the two that I'm really looking out for. The Eagles have moved to number one, first place against the run defense. Number one. Dalvin Cook has looked the healthiest has he ever been. Okay, sorry, I can't talk. Hasn't looked the healthiest he's ever been. Okay, Dalvin Cook is. I wanted Dalvin Cook in that draft. I was on the Dalvin Cook train. I was one of those guys. Okay, and Dalvin Cook as a healthy beast, he is very good. He is very good, and I want to see what the Eagles will do against Dalvin Cook in this Vikings offensive line. This Vikings offensive line has actually been a lot better, okay? In recent years, the past couple of years, haven't been that good. This year, not the best, not the worst. Average to maybe a little higher than average, but nothing that should be like they are a solid offensive line, because they are not, okay? What I'm thinking right now is that the Eagles need to punch them in the mouth, need to show who's boss, need to go up and tackle Dalvin Cook to the ground, need to get in Kirk Cousins' face, make Kirk Cousins throw the football, make him throw on pressure, make him throw the football, because it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before Kirk Cousins has another bad game, okay? I don't know if he's like 5 for 22 against 500 and above teams. I mean, it's bad. I mean, not just bad, but it's pretty damn bad, okay? So I am actually excited for this game. Not only are we not playing home, we're actually playing in Minnesota, where a spectacular thing happened in 2017 in Minnesota, which was winning the Super Bowl. I wonder how these players are going to feel going to this game. I'm going to wonder and just see how these players are going to reminisce in the moment when they did win Super Bowl in 52 in 2017. Is Carson Wentz going to have an edge on him a little bit for not winning that Super Bowl by himself? Is he going to have a little bit of an edge? That he paved the way for Nick Foles. That he literally took the regular season, got him to what, 11-2, 12-2, whatever the hell it was, and let Nick Foles take over in the playoffs. Carson Wentz is going to have a little bit of an edge coming to this stadium, remembering what happened. Even though that he was on the winner's side, he's still not satisfied on the outcome because he didn't do it. I didn't know if if Deshaun Jackson's going to be back. I'm probably guessing not, that he's not going to be back, but I will let you guys know, of course. But this Vikings fan base that walked onto the Rocky Steps, that walked on to address the Rocky statue, took that 15-man little huddle of skull chant that they had and did what they did, and disrespected us. They got what they deserved that night. It's time for Carson Wentz to put on a clinic against this Vikings defense. I don't know what the case is, because the Philadelphia Eagles still have 2 practice squad corners on this roster, which I'm very worried about. Ryan Lewis, that was with the Patriots, but has a lot of playing experience. Craig James literally came onto the squad a few weeks ago, and then played against the Green Bay Packers, and the last play of the game deflected that pass to get into Nigel Bradham's hands to seal the deal victory over in Green Bay. And then played last week against the New York Jets, this past week against the New York Jets, and been covering Demaryius Thomas the whole time, and only allowed, I think, sorry, my phone's dying, only allowed 2 catches. But you're not facing just some bad players on offense. You're not facing scrubs. You're not facing wash-ups. You're facing Stephon Diggs. You're facing Adam Thielen. I'm not happy with this corner spot. I'm not happy with how he's been doing. But this offense needs to... It depends who we face every week, because either the offense has to put on a clinic or the damn defense is going to have to do something. But this week, I'm expecting our offense to run the ball down the Vikings' throats, get in the end zone, do their damn thing. Doug has to be better. Whatever the hell he's got to do to win the game, he does it, okay? Put Miles Sanders in the passing game. Put Brandon Graham at defensive tackle and put Josh Sweat, Deshaun Hall. You got all these guys that literally have done so well. Deshaun Hall got his first sack. Josh Sweat almost had 2 sacks Sunday. I like to see more of Deshaun Hall. I would love to see Josh Sweat at defensive end. He's gotten a lot bigger. He looks a lot better. And you know what? It was the New York Jets, but come on, man. This team is hungry. This defensive line is hungry, and I'm glad they had a game like that. They literally didn't have to get all those sacks. The offense necessarily didn't have to play that great last week. Just face it. New week, new team. Minnesota Vikings. Get it done. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm used to these corners getting burnt as it is. So is it really going to surprise me if something goes over Ryan Lewis's head? Is it really going to surprise me if Craig James has a ball thrown over his head? Is it going to surprise me if Sidney Jones has a ball thrown over his head? No. But this team has a resilient... This team just doesn't give up. Period. So all I got to say is these Vikings are going to get beat on Sunday. That I want this win on Sunday. And I hope they beat it out of them. That's all I got to say. Shake squad up. Fly'll fly.